What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here, and welcome to episode 15 of Rags to Riches. Today, we are going to have a hell of an episode because we are going to be facing Bradford City and Crew for the last automatic promotion spot to the League One. Look at the beautiful side of this table here. We have the last four remaining games to play, and if we win both of our match today, we will confirm our promotion from the League 2 to League 1. All right, so our remaining four matches that is left are going to be Bradford City, Crew, Tranmere, and Doncaster. For Crew, they will be facing Grimsby, us, Gillingham, and Walsall. If you compare their fixture to us, I would say that they actually have a little bit of an easier run compared to us. Okay, meanwhile, Bradford City will have to face us, Harrogate, Oxford, and Northampton. All right, so they actually have two winnable game and two very hard games for them to play. So I think the odds is a little bit more balanced. If we can win Bradford City, if we can win against Bradford City today, and Crew lose against Grimsby, we will confirm our promotion, without having to play Crew. But if we don't do that, we will have to win against Crew to ensure that we have the chance to get promoted automatically into League One. If you have a look now, we are currently sitting at the third of the table with 83 points, while Crew is behind us by 7 points. They are sitting with 76 points and Bradford with 75. If you look at the form as well, we have actually won 5 of our last games. All right, so if you look at this, we won against Carlisle for 3-0. Stockport, we beat them 2-1, and Northampton as well. Grimsby, we beat them 3-1, and Accrington, we won against them 1-0. If we compare our form to Crew and Bradford, if you look at this, Crew have only won 2 of their last 5 matches. Meanwhile, Bradford is also the same thing. They have only won 2 of their last match. But to be honest, guy, I'm a little bit wary of getting promoted to League One this early. To be honest, because we don't have the infrastructure to basically compete with the teams in League One. If you look at this, our cash reserve as well, our overall balance, we only have 160,000. Our wage budget is already the lowest in League 2. So just imagine if we are to compare our wage budget against the teams in League 1, that is going to be very, very, major difference there. So I'm actually a little bit worried that we are getting promoted too early and we might ended up getting relegated immediately from League 1. So that is going to be a little bit hard because the players will want to leave the team, if that ever happened. Okay, and our stadium is also a very small stadium compared to the teams that are going to be in League 1. We only have a, small stadium with a capacity of 5,300 seats. Unless if our owner would want to invest in our infrastructures next season, I can really predict that we will immediately get relegated from League One next season. Okay, even when you look at our season preview, right? Media prediction was 20th. We were actually predicted to finish 17th, if you remember. In our first episode in season 3. All right. So what happened was we have actually done some good transfers and it went up to 14. But we are not supposed to be even in the playoff run this season. We have totally overachieved. I'm really happy with the team performance. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy that we are in the run of getting promoted. But I feel that it's really too soon for us to for us to be going to League One next season. But we will see. We don't know if maybe with the prospect of us getting promoted next season, we might get another interest from a new owner or something like that. We will have to see if we get promoted. What we need to do now is focus on our win today, get promoted, and then worry about the infrastructure about next season. Next season, why do we have to crack our head now, right? All right. So January have come and gone, and we have actually done a few transfers of our own. Okay, so the first I'm going to talk about is the out. We have actually had 2 of our regular starters, I would say, arguably our best players, have been sold to West Brom and Stoke. If you see over here, first of all, Sepp Ferdinand. was sold to West Brom for 325,000. He had a release clause of 3,025,000. Okay, when they basically hit the release clause, so there was nothing we can do. I tried to persuade him, give him a new contract. He did not accept it, because if you look at it, West Brom is already paying him 109,000 per annum. Obviously we can't compete with that kind of salary package over there. So yeah, we had to let him go, but lucky for us, they actually loan us back Seth Ferdinand. So that was actually a good business there. At least we have him until the end of this season. And another player gone to Stoke City is Kamani Ryan. We sold him to Stoke City for 300k. He actually had a release clause of 250k. When he wanted to leave, they actually made an offer about 100k something. I tried to be cheeky and tried to offer him to buy more than his release clause. They actually accepted. Sometimes AI are a bit a bit cuckoo, I would say, when it comes to all this transfer. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. I mean, these two transfers that came in, they actually sort out our finance a bit. But if you look at the finance that I showed you just now, right, we only have about 150,000 left of this transfer window. I've actually not spent a single penny on transfer, actually. After I sold these two players, but yeah, it actually had all gone to our basically our expenses. Yeah, so we have actually got to loan him back again. But after he came back, from Stoke City, right, even Seth Ferdinand, they've actually came back, as a basically like a new players. If you look at this 29 games that he played for us, he actually had 13 goal contribution, only 6 goals scored, 7 assists. But after after coming in on a loan, right, he have been a totally different player. Average rating of 7.18, 4 goals in 9 appearances. So it's actually a very good return. I'm not sure what happened, what changed between them. Maybe the salary that they are getting paid, actually motivates them more to perform better, I think. All right. If you look at Seth Ferdinand as well, this guy has been crazy improvement after we sold him to West Brom. He had 28 appearances for us, while being our player, and he only had 7 goal contribution. After he came back on a loan, 9 appearances and 8 goal contribution with a 7.39 average rating. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe signing for a championship club actually boost up their confidence or anything like that. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna complain at all, because these two players are going to help us, to basically try to win the promotion this season. Let's see if they are gonna do that. So in terms of our whole squad performance, right? If you look at the goals, right, we have actually have goals from all the positions. So that this is actually really nice. I know, the difference between the highest goal scorer and the second is actually a little bit more massive. But yeah, we are talking about Asante here. Asante has totally, exceeded my expectation for this season. 29 goals, 3 assists in 47 appearances. I'm not gonna complain at all. This is a very, very good return for a player who is only a good Vanarama national player ability. Yeah, so I'm not gonna complain at all. If you look at that, other than that, Benjamin, Wise, Luis, Kamarni, they have actually played a very important role in the position that we are in right now. Okay, in terms of the assists, if you look at this, Russell, we are actually getting a lot of goal contribution from all over the position as well, like I mentioned to you guys. Okay, our highest assister is Luis Kumas with 11 assists. He is also wanted by a lot of clubs: Huddersfield, Millwall, Rotherham, and Swansea. I've actually offered him a new contract, and I've bumped up his release clause to 1 million. So if they are gonna come, to get him, yeah, they will have to pay the 1 million. Other than that, I'm not gonna entertain them at all. Okay, so other than that, if you have a look, right, I've actually given all of our, all of the players a fair chance to perform. I've been rotating them as well. If you look at this, most of the players actually have more than 20 appearances this season. Like if you look at Charlie Valens, right, he have actually had an average rating of 6.76, but I'm still giving him. He have actually made 25 appearances. I know 18 from the bench, but yeah, he's not playing well. I can't justify starting him, for games, right? When you have this kind of average rating, but I still give them chance. Like Nguyen as well, he is actually listed for transfer, but I still play him. He have actually made 17 appearances for us. Even Chris Sully, our 34 years old central defender, also has one appearances. Okay, other than that, these are all players that are on trial that I'm looking at, whether to sign them or not. These are actually all young players. If you look at the current ability, they are not good enough to be in the team. But if you look at the potential, they actually might have something to offer in the future. So I'm still thinking whether I should spend any, of our wage budget on them first, because I'm actually really worried. Because if you look at our best player, right? Not to talk about Kanu, let's look at Lay first. Okay, Tommy Lay, he is actually only League Two player. Current ability wise, he has the potential ability of a League One player, but yeah, he have not realized the potential yet. So I'm actually a bit worried if we get promoted, none of our players are actually going to be good enough to play. If you look at their current ability from the star wise, right? Look at this. Majority of our players are less than 3 stars. If you see, most of them are 2.5 star and below. Because so these are the players that are actually playing regularly for us. If you look at, for example, if you look at, especially Omari Benjamin, Michael Leafy, look at the appearances that they have actually put in this season. So I will actually have to improve this team a lot next season if we are to stay in League One. I mean, if we get promoted at the first place. All right. All right, guys. So I've actually talked a lot in the intro. I don't want us to be spending a lot of time. I don't want this video to be too long. So let's just get into the game. Our front line, our first 11 today, not front line. Our first 11 today is going to be Harry Easton in goal, Kwamina, Robinson, Chaplin, and Brian is going to be our back four. Matty Wolf in the base of the midfield, Tommy Lee and Seth Ferdinand is going to be our two central midfielder. Luis on the left, Ryan on the right, and Asante as our lone striker up front. Kanu is actually injured until the rest of the season. He's actually injured for the next 4 months. So he's gonna miss all of the 4 games, all of the important 4 games. So I really hope that Robinson will be able to put up a good performance in the absence of Abraham Kanu. Guys, so we are actually in the 30th minute of this game, and there's not been a single highlight. If you look at this, right, we have only had one shot on target. Bradford has not had any shot on target. I think both of the team are actually playing a little bit more reserve. I think I think both of us are afraid that we are gonna concede a goal over there. If you look at the XG, we had a 0.42 XG, and yeah, Bradford has only had 0.02 XG. So I'm gonna tell the team that this is not good enough, absolutely unacceptable. But I'm gonna motivate them as well, because this is a very, very important match for us. you know all right, and tactic wise, I'm gonna go more attacking. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna change anything else. Okay, just try to create more chance, try to get a little bit more forward, and yeah, at least get to see a highlight, right? All right, guys, so basically nothing has happened in the first 60 minutes. This has been one of the worst performance in a live com as well, especially. So Luis Kumas is on a 6.3. I'm gonna bring in Javi Blair for him. Javi Blair can actually play as an inverted winger on attack, so I'm gonna do that. Step 49 is also on a 6.5. We are going to bring in Henry Wise for him. Henry Wise can play as a Mazala on attack, and Tommy Lee can play as our box to box midfielder on support. So yeah, only these two changes for now, and see whether our fresh new left winger and a midfielder can actually bolster up our attack. And please get us at least one highlight. We are in the 75 minutes. I'm not sure what is happening today. We have not had a single highlight in today's game. Okay, so Brian is also on a, he's actually a little bit tired. I'm gonna bring in McConnell for him. And yeah, I think the team is actually not playing badly today. It's just that the lack of highlight, right? So what am I gonna do is I'm gonna prompt the team to play more direct. Run a difference, be more expressive. Get the overlap. On the left and the right wing. Okay, and I'm not gonna get keeper to distribute to the striker because we are not chasing the game. I just want to see a highlight here actually. And I really hope when we get a highlight, it's going to be favoring us. I'm going to demand more and see. Crew is also drawing in this game, if I'm not mistaken. I think if this stays this way, we will get promoted by not even getting a highlight. Let's see if that is the case. Is it what's gonna happen? No. I forgot because we actually had another three more points. I mean 3 more games to go. So another 9 more points to play, and we are currently 8 points. 8 points ahead of crew. So if we can draw against crew in the next game, we will actually be getting the automatic promotion. But I'm so sorry, guys. This is one of the worst live com match I've ever recorded. All right, guys. So the only change that I'm gonna do for the lineup today is I'm gonna play Harvey Blair as our left winger. He's gonna be playing as our inverted winger on attack. So let's just submit the team, and I really hope this game is gonna be better than what happened against Bradford. We didn't had any single highlight in the whole game. So yeah, that was one of the worst performance I've seen in the Football Manager history. I've never had, I've been playing Football Manager since 2012. I've never had any game that I've never had a single highlight. So that was actually a little bit weird. It basically felt like, none of the team players was actually, up for it actually. I think the players are also a bit afraid like me, to get promoted to League One. I'm really afraid that if we get into the playoff with this kind of form, with the performance that we put up against Bradford, right, we will surely lose the playoff. So we really need to make sure we get a win today and confirm our promotion from League Two. All right, so Ryan, oh, that was a great free kick by Seth Ferdinand. He found Ryan on the far post and he has scored an amazing header to actually give us a lead and to put our 1 feet into League One. All right, so now crew have a free kick and we have considered a penalty. What was that challenge from Chaplin? My goodness. The only reason I'm starting Chaplin is because Kanu is injured. So yeah, I mean he's on a 7.1, but he still considered a penalty there. And we are back level in this game. Jordan Obita sounds like Nobita. If you guys, I mean, yeah, who hasn't watched Doraemon, right? So yeah, Nobita. All right, so Ryodan, they actually have a free kick here. Okay, passing it, to Hutchison, Dave, Tabina, Tabina, Agi. Agi have actually scored a lot of goals against us. I think when we lost 2-0 against Crew, when we faced them in our last game, I think he scored both of the goal at that time. So I really hope we can actually keep him in bay, keeping quiet this game, and ensure that we go back with 3 points. Actually, a draw will actually be enough, but we really need a win. Come on, last episode we lost both of our games, and I really hope that let's do this. I'm gonna tell the team that I have faith in them, that they can go and prove it. Normally that actually does the trick to motivate the team. Okay, so Asante is on a 6.3. Blair is also not playing well. Robinson is on a 6.5. A lot of our players are actually struggling in this match. And now they have another free kick, Hutchinson. Okay, to Nobita. Blair headed it towards Asante. Now we have a chance to hit them on a counter attack. Seth Ferdinand. He got released by Asante, but Asante have actually he reached the position a little bit later than that, and Seth Ferdinand couldn't hold on to the ball longer while he was coming, and now they have a chance, to create an attacking. Oh, Chaplin, that was a great interception by him. That would have, if he wouldn't have intercept that pass, that would have actually released their striker there. And yeah, Asante's shot actually got blocked and it was an easy collect by the keeper. I'm gonna tell them to always press to one of the player. And we are the 67 minutes. I'm gonna make our changes now. Asante is not having a good game. I'm gonna bring in Omari Benjamin for him. Okay, Robinson is not playing well as well. 6.5. I'm gonna bring in Shan. So what am I gonna do is I'm gonna swap Shan with Kwamina. Kwamina can actually play as our left center back. Alright. Kamarni is also having he's actually having a good game, but he's tired. So I'm still gonna put my faith on him and I'm gonna bring off Harvey Blair for Luis Kumas. Three changes done, and let's see if we can kill off this game. Let's see if we can find a winning goal. Shan to Kwamina, Tommy Lee to Ferdinand. Okay, passed it to Benjamin, and Benjamin passed it. He found Kumas, and his shot was straight to the keeper, but we still have the possession here. Wolf, Ryan, he found Lee. Oh, Tommy, that was actually a good shot, but unfortunately, it didn't hit the target. All right, so now, Chaplin. I don't have anyone to come in for Chaplin, so I'm gonna bring off Kamarni for. Okay, I don't have anyone. So what am I gonna do is I'm gonna bring on Henry Wise. Ferdinand can actually play on the right wing. Wise can actually come in to play as our box to box midfielder. Four subs done. And then yeah. Oh yeah. So what am I gonna do is I'm gonna push Brian to play as our right centre back. Archie Chaplin can actually come off for McConnell. Okay, Archie Chaplin is tired. He's actually playing a very good game, but he's tired. So I'm a bit afraid that he will make mistake because of the tiredness. If this result stays the way it is now, we will confirm our promotion today. All right, so another 2 more minutes, 1 more minutes, and if I'm not mistaken, we are. Oh, why does it say that we couldn't secure the promotion today? What happened here? Oh, it's because Bradford won their game, but we are actually all right. So we are actually 6 points ahead of Bradford. Okay, so yeah, for us, I would say it's going to be a bit hard for Bradford to catch us because even if we lose both of our games now, we are going to confirm our promotion. It's just that FM doesn't count the goal difference in the match. So guys, what are we going to do today is I will play the Tranmere game today itself. We are going to play it now to basically get the confirmation that we are going to get promoted to League 1. So I'll see you guys in a bit. We are going to be playing them in 11 days. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so the game that is gonna give us the confirmation for our automatic promotion. I mean, we all know that mathematically it is impossible for Bradford, to get above us because of our massive goal difference that we have. But I just wanna show you guys the confirmation of the promotion. So yeah, we are gonna play this game as well. And let's see. So the team that I'm going to be fielding against Tranmere is going to be Harry Easton in goal, Sean, Chaplin, Brian, and McConnell as our back four. Matty Wolf in the base of our midfield, Ferdinand and Tommy Lee as our two central midfielder, Luis Kumas and Ryan as our left and right winger, Asante as our lone striker up front. I'm going to submit the team and get into the match. Alright, so our first highlight on the 11 minutes. If you look at this, Alex Smithies is actually playing for Tranmere. Alright, I'm not sure when did he sign for them. I'm not exactly sure. But if I'm not mistaken, at one point of time, he was actually playing in the Premier League, right? And Asante scores his 30th goal of the season while I was focusing on Alex Smithies. Okay, 30 goals in League 2. He have actually, slowed down on his goal scoring, but you can't blame him. He is basically playing in League 2 right now, but to get this kind of goals, the amount of goals that Asante scores, right? we have actually had him, since Vanarama South. So for him to put in a good performance like this in League Two, is actually really amazing. Now Kumas, that was a great save by Alex. We could have been 2-0 up by now. He's lumping the ball forward. Brian headed it clear, but they got back the position. Gibson. Now the possession, but Shan. He won the possession in the midfield. Now he's running through the left wing. Can he get a good cross in? His cross was actually blocked by the defender, but we got back into the rebound. Shan. He passed it to Ferdinand. Can Ferdinand get a cross in? He passed it back to Shan. Shan. That was a great, piece of ball control, and he managed to get a cross in, but nothing happened there, and Kumas shot straight to the keeper. All right, so now we have a free kick here. Wilson. Okay, Chaplin headed it clear. Wolf got into the ball. He's now he was actually just trying to clear it, but Tranmere's player actually got into the ball, and he basically just had a shot off target. And now Ferdinand is injured, and in the first half, we will have to take him off. I'm gonna take him off for Henry Wise. I'm gonna tell the team that yeah, I'm gonna tell them to keep it up. It was actually a good performance. We are controlling the game, and now we have a early highlight in the first half. Chaplin to Shan, passing it to Wolf, to Lee, Brian, McConnell. That is a great passing play that we are doing now. Can we try to at least create a chance and try to attack and extend our lead? Lee, that is a great hold of the ball, but he was, forced to pass it all the way back to the keeper. Now Brian to McConnell. McConnell, Asante is through. Asante! That was such an easy save by the keeper. He should have done better with the chance, Asante. All right, so if you look at the point tally, right? Yeah, it is going to be confirmed. We are 8 points ahead of Crew, that is in the fourth position right now. So yeah, nothing can actually change our promotion now. Ryan to Asante, that was an easy goal for Asante to score. Great pass, to from Ryan. Oh, look at the dance that Asante did just now. That was actually an amazing celebration by him. Okay, so actually, fair play to Kumas to find Ryan on the right hand side. Actually, that was even a better pass than the pass that Ryan actually had for Asante. Okay, so now Alex Smith is with a goal kick. All right, we got into the ball again. McConnell on the right hand side. I think McConnell, right? I might try to extend his loan for next season. He have actually put on a very good performance as our right back since he came on to replace Dylan, that after Dylan's loan got ended, and yeah, they didn't want to extend. Henry Wise now looking for Kumas, and the shot was blocked and the defender cleared it. Three changes. Kwamina came in for Brian. Leffy came in for Tommy Lee, and Sean Etaluku replaced Luis on the left wing. And now we have another highlight here. 81 minute. Okay, so they are trying to play from the back. We are actually, if you look at our pressing line, right? It's actually really amazing how we are pressing them. McConnell to Ryan. Can he get a good cross in? He found Asante, and Asante got his hat trick. Oh, this is what dreams are made of, man. Asante is scoring a hat trick to confirm our promotion from League 2 to League 1. How can you not love this boy? I'm seriously telling you. He's really amazing. He has been an amazing player since day one. I've been telling you guys since day one that he is amazing. I just can't praise him enough. I'm actually excited to see what is he going to be able to, how is he going to perform, in League One. Now, Ryan, we are relentless in this game. We are attacking so well. Now, Figuera, he got it past. That was actually a very good try from a distance there by Figuera. He got past Kwamina and Chaplin couldn't even block his shot. So guys, with this, we have confirmed our promotion to League 1. Alright, so let's have a look at what our budget is going to be like. So initially, our wage budget was around 1.1 million, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if our bot is gonna increase our wage budget. Okay, all right. They have not increased so much, but we still got around more than 600k. So that is actually amazing. And we even got a transfer budget of 70k. It's not a lot, but yeah, I'm gonna take what I can get. But this is gonna be a little bit hard because we actually have a very, very massive transfer window that we will have to go through because none of our starting 11 is actually good enough to play in League 1. So I'm not sure how am I going to do that, but I will have to upgrade the whole team if we are going to have, if we are going to at least have a chance to stay in League 1 next season. So what am I going to do is, guys, tomorrow we are going to have a transfer special. Okay, we will go through the transfers together and see how we can improve this already amazing team. Alright guys, so if you have enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.